Hello. Because I've not been having the best turnout with the pendulum, I thought I would print up a mat. So I found this one. It was for free. They're some gorgeous lotus ones, but they're proprietary, and I don't feel very good about downloading them or printing them up. I might buy them for myself at a later date, see how I go. So I thought I'd try a mat. So just first steady my arm. Right. Am I James? Am I James? Is my name James? No. Okay. Hi, GMAR5. Hi, Susie Hatcher. Maura, Apple. I'm just trying a mat, so I can't, baby. Cameo. Some James is trying to eat, and the cat. You've got fish. So okay. Is my name Christine? Is my name Christine? It's terribly shaky. So right. Is my name Christine? Lengthen it. I had it on a short. Hi, Sabrina Fell. You too. So lengthen it so that it's steady it. Right. Is my name Christine? Yes. Am I married to Brad Pitt? No. Am I married to James Matheson? Yes. There we go. So it looks like this chart works. I still have some work to do on steadying the pendulum, but it looks like I found a chart that works. So that's really good. I've got this free. Now it is the full moon, and yeah, so I have the moon deck together with an is it an oracle deck? I can't remember what I put it together with. But it works well. I've got a little moon deck. It works well. Oh, the elemental oracle. This is it. So the full moon over tonight, and down here. So I thought we'd have a look at what the full moon, what messages the full moon has for us. So it is, what's the moon? I wrote it down. It is a cold moon. Well, that's in the northern hemisphere, of course, leading into winter. So I suppose it would be a warm moon down here. But let's have a look. I've got a full moon. have a look and see what the moon is in. So if you'll just bear with me for a minute. What star sign is the moon in? Let's have a look. I'll bring this up. What star sign is the full moon in? Let's see. Taurus. Apparently. So let's have a look. Moon phases for today. Wednesday, 7th of December. The waxing gibbous moon. It's not just a full moon, it's a waxing gibbous. And it is in Taurus. And the moon sign is Gemini. Okay, so moon in Gemini. And what animal? And what animal? What is that? A waxing moon? Yeah, waxing. And what animal? The full moon. Lunar pareidolia. What's tonight's moon called? It's, yeah, animal. January full moon is often called a wolf. The next wolf full moon is January 6th. Is the full moon December. Hi, everyone. 22. Hi, I'm Steve. I'm just looking up a couple of questions. Hi, Leslie King. It's lovely to see you back here. Will there be one Trump indictment in December? I think there might be. So we'll have a look. You got the job. Oh, excellent. You're out in Queensland, aren't you, darling? Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Full moons. What animals represent full moon? Have a look. It is so good. Yes, I remember reading on you. Represent. I've got to get the question right. It can be very literal sometimes. Hi, Pamela Bryant. I'll accept all the quarters. Mm-hmm. Snow moon. So it's the name: buck moon, August, sturgeon moon, September, October, hunter's moon, beaver moon, cold moon. It's just cold moon. So yeah, I don't know if there's a cold moon. So it's not an animal moon. I like this site. I have to save it. I'll put it in spirit. Okay, let's get stuck into it. The full moon, of course, take the time to relax, recharge, replenish your inner strength. Hi, Jessa, my darling. Okay, and replenish your inner strength. The moon is in Gemini, so stress may be an issue during this time. Well, that's not unusual. Christmas, isn't it? And it's a waxing gibbous moon. Now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. And that's, recharging, replenishing your strength, and just being able to deal with the stress of the season. Yeah. So let's have a look at what the elemental oracle cards messages they have about this full moon, because of course I do read them together. So I will yes, every Wednesday now, 7:30 Eastern time, I'll be doing a half hour, 45 minutes. So sorry it took me so long to get into it tonight. I wanted to look up some moon things. But what does the elemental oracle, what messages do they have with this full moon? Darkness. Well, in the Northern Hemisphere, certainly it comes in, and it's darkness and the moon. It's going into winter, so the cold moon. The alchemy, magic, bringing the right things together. Now we're heading towards the longest day with the summer equinox, and you're heading towards the shortest day, and then it starts going in the other direction. So that's an interesting thing too. And companionship, animals. Okay, so let's have a quick look. So 7. The sun is light, the moon is darkness. There are cycles to everything and a season for everything. Do not push yourself when the tides are against you. Now, remember what it said about the moon in Gemini, stressful times? Do not push yourself. Remember it said to take a rest, let yourself recharge. Okay? And the wanting moon was having time for yourself. Hang on a minute. Find those cards. Oh, my darlings. Thank you for letting me know. No sound. Oh, what an absolute disaster. Anyway, so let's go through it again. Can you hear me now? The full moon. Take time to relax, recharge, replenish your inner strength. Can you hear me? Oh, my darlings. The moon is in Gemini, so stress may be an issue during this time. Well, it's coming up to Christmas, isn't it? And then the waxing moon. Now is a good time to focus on achieving your own personal goals. Oh, I'm just all over the place, sweethearts. That's all. Now, the full moon, it says, well, this one, darkness for the moon, for the elemental oracle. It says there are cycles to everything and a season for everything. Do not push yourself when the tides are against you. Do not be afraid of the darkness, as the darkness is as necessary as the light. It's time to rest and repair. Now, the word of power is Lissa. It's ancient Norse and it means illuminate in darkness. And the element here is air. No, it was me. Now the second card is the alchemy, the magic card, alchemy. The word of power is magus or magic. And the elements are fire and air. There is magic to be found everywhere if you look for it. You are the magic. Magic is not a miracle, although it can sometimes feel like that. Doubt kills more dreams than failure. Have faith in your ability and weave together all the disparate pieces. That's what I said. Bringing everything together, all the ingredients together to make the magic work. You have everything you need there to do so. And the last card, beautiful card, is animals and it's companionship. So card 21. The element is earth. The word of power is animalis, or animalis is Latin for having a soul. Isn't that gorgeous? I had no idea. Animalis with is on the end of animal. It is Latin for having a soul. Oh, wonderful. I'm sorry if it's frozen, Sabrina. Okay, companionship. We all have a superpower. Find yours and exercise it. Take the time out to share your gifts. The natural world calls you. It is part of you. Experience having an animal companion. Anyone who has fur babies know how wonderful it is. And they do keep you grounded. You know, you can't be off the fairies if the cat's saying feed me, and the dog's going, I want some attention. But if you cannot, then donate. Make your property animal friendly or help animal causes. Yeah. So this is a wonderful. I really do like this deck. It's by Stacey DeMarco, and with the artwork by Kinga Britschke. Where is it? It's by Rockpool Publishing, who are in Summerhill, New South Wales. So it's an Australian deck. So Rockpool Publishing, they're great. They do some wonderful decks. I've got some wonderful decks from there. So somebody asked earlier if Trump was, are we going to see a Trump indictment in December? I think I've got the pendulum working. So you want me to try the pendulum? Where's the deck? Hey, Baba, have you been annoying? You wanted some of Daddy's fish, did you? I heard Daddy going, help, help, help me with this first, with this cameo. So I've got the yes, no, maybe. So let's have a look and see and this seems to work, because I was just trying it without it, getting a circle and it just wasn't really working. So this seems to be the way for me to go. So bear in mind, I am still very new to the pendulum. Okay. I am no Celtic Sheila. Okay. Will Trump be indicted for something in December? Will Trump be indicted for anything in December? Maybe. I'm getting a maybe. And then it's turning to a yes. And it's yes. Getting stronger too. Wow. Yep. Wow. Hi, Pamela. Why are you working on staying calm until the first of the year? Going through a bit of a rough time, my darlings? Who else has got a question? I love that Trump org was found guilty. The jury found them guilty. Will charges arise out of this court case against Trump? Let's have a look. Because if the organisation's been found guilty, will charges arise out of this court case against Trump? Yes, I'm getting yes. Woohoo! Oh, the chart makes such a difference. Oh, makes such a difference. So charges could be arising out of this court case because the organisation's been found guilty. So there could be more arising out of that court case. So, yeah. Will Kevin McCarthy be Speaker? Will Kevin McCarthy be Speaker? I'm getting a no. I'm getting no. I'm back now. That's good. Will the children be indicted? Will any of Trump's adult children be indicted? Let's see. I'm not including Tiffany in this because as far as I know, yeah, she may have. No. Will any of Trump's adult children be indicted? So we'll just hang on. Will any of Trump's adult children be indicted? Once it gets going, it's sort of a shaky yes. Will any of Trump's adult children be indicted? So I'll have to get the second camera out. Will any of Trump's adult children be indicted? Oh boy, that's yes. I think I'm putting too much pressure on my elbow, so I've got to. Yeah. So, will Ivanka flee the country? Will Ivanka flee the country? Oh, I'm getting a yes on that. Big yes. Wow. There was speculation that even Liz Cheney could be Speaker. Unlikely, but what do you see? Okay, Steve, let's have a look. Okay. I'm trying to picture her stepping up to be Speaker. She'd be a good choice, but she has no gavel, so I'm going to say no, but let's see what the pendulum says, and then we'll do a card reading on it. How's that? Will Liz Cheney become Speaker of the House? Will Liz Cheney become Speaker of the House? Will Liz Cheney become Speaker of the House? Believe it or not, I'm getting yes. I think these, wow, it's getting stronger and stronger. So that's interesting. So let's have a look at the cards, will we? We'll look at the cards on that. That's really interesting. As far as I know, nobody's put her forward, but unless she puts herself forward. I thought Paul Ryan might want to get another go. There was some guy, the speaker from 2011, apparently there's talk about putting him forward, but I was watching Sheila Celtic Tarot. Doesn't she do amazing videos? Oh my God. She's just, and she says, no, he won't. I mean, he's 73 too. I don't think they want someone that old. Will Liz Cheney become Speaker of the House? It would be a very good thing, a very, very good thing, because she won't allow rubbish bills to be, Two of Wands. She is going to be in consideration. This is a card of consideration, of choices. So she is going to be one of the people put up there. Maybe down to her and somebody else. The Hanged Man. Oh, poor fella. Looks what's at the bottom of the tree. A rattlesnake. A den of vipers. A pause in that. It's sort of when you're in limbo with the party, well, and the Ace of Wands. So I think there is some building energy. I think there's some energy building behind the idea of her being speaker. I actually saw a picture of her today or yesterday and thought, she could be the next speaker. So, but it just seems so unlikely, but things are in limbo at the moment. So it's going to take them. Policy-wise, she is far right, but yeah. So it could happen because she is far right. Yeah, sweetheart. Yeah. Would be a slap in his face for Kevin McCarthy. I just got going through my head. There's going to be a real shake-up in the GOP leadership. So it's going to be a bit of limbo for the GOP with regard to that. The other person I suppose they could ask would be Paul Ryan. What about Paul Ryan? So I think there's a possibility that it could be Liz Cheney. And if she does, there's going to be a real shake-up in leadership. Hi, Human Generic. 8 of Cups. No, he's walked away. He doesn't want to know anymore. Yeah, I thought that was unlikely, but yeah. He's got his sights set on other things now. I'm so sorry that the sound wasn't on for the first 17 minutes. So, yeah. I have to remember to check the sound. Yeah. You want to see how Trump's going with the Putin is not well. Let's have a look. How is Trump handling the conviction of Trump being found guilty? Self-limiting beliefs and inner critic. He can't let go. He cannot let go of it. He can't let go of anything. And he's pretty negative about it. He's releasing negative thoughts. No way. Open to new perspectives. He's trying to find a way to get it reversed, repeal it or something. Doing it all, carrying the burden, delegation, really. I delegated. They can't get me because I delegated. Yeah, they can't get me because I delegated. No, buddy. They've got your signature on something. So he thinks that's it, that they're not going to be able to get him. He's not happy about it. But his self-limiting beliefs is that they'll never be able to get him on it because he gets other people to do his dirty work. But conflict avoidance. He's gone into conflict avoidance mode. I'm dodging. Don't ever get me. Yeah, right, buddy. Oh, John Boner. Yeah. He's the guy that's name is being thrown about. Let's have a look and see what the. Let's have a look. Well, John Boner. What a name. Boner. I think a lot of people were calling him Boner. Okay. Will John Boner become Speaker? Okay, just make sure I've got. Will John Boner become Speaker? It's going no. Just ask it one more time. Will John Boner become Speaker? No. Yeah, it could be a real surprise, but Liz Cheney could become Speaker, and I'll tell you what, she will not. She will not put up with any guff. She will remove people from leadership positions. She will not shut down committees, and let's have a look. Will the leadership caucus in the GOP undergo a massive change? Will all the crapola people be removed? Will the leadership caucus, not the Freedom Caucus, the leadership caucus, there's about 30, undergo a massive change in the GOP? Will the leadership caucus in the GOP undergo a massive change? I'm getting maybe. Will the crap people be removed? That's changed to yes. Will Marjorie Taylor Greene be part of the leadership? Turning around and around and around at the moment. Will Marjorie Taylor Greene be removed? Maybe. Will Marjorie Taylor Greene be removed? Let's have a look. Will Marjorie Taylor Greene be removed? Yes, maybe. Will there be indictments? Will there be indictments? Will House members be indicted? Will House members be indicted? Let's go on yes. Big yes. You'd be surprised because she's voted with Democrats before on things. Will Liz Cheney work across the aisle? Will she work across the aisle? She did on a couple of things, so she will if she becomes Speaker. One-sided charity, so yeah, maybe not. Yeah, but she's done it before, so it's interesting. Let's see if it suits her. If it suits her too, she will. So I'll ask that again. Will Liz Cheney work across the aisle? She's a powerful natural leader. Will she work? That's a yes card, by the way. Will she work across the aisle? Change of place, assured success. This would mean she'd be very, very good, the leader. And yes, she will. As with that Six of Pentacles reversed, when it suits her to, she will. She wants to build a new foundation, I think, for the GOP. That's what I'm getting. She wants to manifest a new GOP. This is the page of Pentacles. And that might mean working across the aisle more than she would have done in the past. Can she save the GOP? A lot of contemplation. She's contemplating what she can do. Reevaluation. It needs to be reevaluated. Yeah. Don't underestimate Liz Cheney's ability to work with the other side. She's showing it. Boehner, is that how it's pronounced? Not Boner. Okay, look, before I go, I got the cream mustard. Thank you for all the look. Again, I am so sorry with the lack of sound for the first 17 minutes. I hope you stuck with it if you're watching at a later date. I will get my spit together. I prefer Boner. Cat tail. Hi, Kiki. are you? You've got me right at the last 5 minutes or so. MTG, yes, I do think she will be, yes. Sheila asked this, and I'll ask the same thing. Will Bobert, I won't tell you what Sheila said, okay? If you haven't watched her latest video, go and watch it, but she asked the same question. Will Lauren Bobert win her recount? I'm getting a maybe. A maybe. Center it again. And we'll ask again. Will Lauren Bobert win her recount? Again, I'm getting a maybe. No clear yes or no. Will the Democrat win? Maybe. This is how close it is. They're both maybe. They're both maybe. Will the Democrat win the Colorado recount? Yeah, maybe. That's how close it is. Yep. Yeah. One last question. Hakeem Jeffries as speaker. Will he be an effective speaker? Will Hakeem Jeffries? Oh, will Hakeem Jeffries become speaker? Yes, there's a yes. He will become speaker. Big yes. Will it be in 2023? Will he become speaker in 2023? I'm just letting the pendulum do its thing. Will he become speaker in 2023? I'm still getting a yes. Is Hakeem Jeffries white? And I'm just asking this to see if it changes to no. Yeah, no, it's not changing to no. So what I'm going to do is ask that question again. So I've got to stop it, and I'm going to ask the second question again. Will he become speaker in 2023? Let's have a look. Will Hakeem Jeffries become speaker in 2023? I'm getting a yes. It's getting stronger. So there. So yeah, I asked if he was white because I know he's not white, and I just wanted to see if the pendulum would change from yes to no without me stopping it, but it doesn't. So yeah. Well, will there be special elections for House seats in 2023? Yes. Big yes. Big yes. Okay, my darlings. the pendulum's fun and all, but yeah, I love doing the cards as well. So I have, oh, okay, I'll do cards for this one. Okay. Will the house turn blue after indictments? I think Josh Hawley might have to resign his Senate seat too. The Chariot. Yes. That's a big yes. And it is momentum. Momentum is building. Will a GOP senator have to resign over January 6th? The King of Pentacles. That's a yes. I think for representatives, they have to have a special election. For a senator, they can be appointed. Will Josh Hawley be leaving, be resigning? 10 of Swords. There is an end coming for Josh Hawley. Run, run, run away. I love Psycho Chicken. Run, run, run. You run away. Will Lindsey Graham have to resign over the Georgia business? Let's have a look. I'll get a different deck out. One of my old favourites. There we go. Will Lindsey Graham have to resign over the Georgia business? In South Carolina, I think they'd put in another. The South Carolina, he's a Republican governor, 6 of Swords. He is in for a rough passage. It's a maybe, so not necessarily. And don't think dirty thoughts when I say that Lindsey Graham's in for a rough passage, okay? 6 of Cups, there are definitely things coming back to bite him on the ass. So that's a yes. So he's got a maybe and a maybe and a yes. The Lovers. Relationships. As Sheila pointed out, with the 6 of Cups, it can also represent the Lovers. It can also represent people being unfaithful. What? No, you found my singing funny? Okay. Is Georgia going to indict Lindsey Graham? If he doesn't cooperate, they will. Yeah. For helping Trump. All of these people, if they'd have stood their ground back in 2015. Now, there's some speculation about Ted Cruz. I'll wind this out to the hour. Okay. Now, if I haven't said hello to you, it's just because I haven't seen your name. Okay. So, have I missed anyone tonight? So, what was I saying? Oh, God, I forgot. Oh, yeah, Cancun cruise. Thank you. Ted Cruz. There is speculation about Ted Cruz. What is going on with him? There was a story about a teenager being taken from his house by an ambulance and the cause being self-harm. We will not be looking at that. The only thing I will say about that is that I hope the young person comes through this troubling time, and that I would like us to wish this is a teenager. It doesn't matter who they're associated with. It's a teenager who is going through something very, very, very tough. So I will please ask you all to send healing, loving, and comforting energy to this young person who was taken from Ted Cruz's house to the hospital, having suffered from self-harm. Okay? You know, sometimes you can't choose who your families are. And sometimes we have to stop and think, yes, it's okay to, it's one thing. It does pull you up a little bit. Okay? That it's one thing to, have a go at these people, these politicians and all that. Call them nasty names, call them names, this, that, the other. Maybe find a little bit of shroud and shroud. But remember, a lot of them have children, teenagers, young children. So so just when you do think about that, think about what their children could be going through. They could be being put through hell because their dad's Cancun cruise or this or that or the other. So it is a bit of a reminder that there are other people associated with the people we go after with glee at times that are blameless. Okay? So, but let's have a look at Ted Cruz. I have an idea that, okay, not to be lecturing or anything, but that's just how I feel. It's like I won't read them Baron Trump or anything like that. And yeah. So please, this young person who was taken away, I don't know whether it was one of his daughters or whether it was a friend, but this young person is obviously going through some pretty tough stuff. And please send out healing, loving, and positive energy to this young person. Okay? Ted Cruz. What is going on with Ted Cruz? Wow. He's got definitely some misery and distress happening. So I do feel that this is associated with the young person. Take no glee in that if it is. There's some oppression. It could even be imprisonment ahead for him, but I do feel like this might be associated with the ambulance being called to his house. He's challenged disharmony, misalignment, working alone. I feel like he might be, his family might be suffering. In fact, there could even be a real family breakdown, So again, that's not something I would wish on anybody, even if they are a piece of work as this man is. But it could be working alone. So that's this. That's his challenge, learning to work alone. What's the advice here for him? Try and be more compassionate and caring, and try and help find a emotional stability. This is what he needs to do at this time. Believe me, I'm no fan of the man, but you know, at the base of this reading is lack of long-term vision and limited success or reward. This is a assessment. Everything he's done, it's being assessed, and I think it's having not the best consequences on his family. So what's the outcome for Ted Cruz? He's got reversals everywhere here. It can be, this is the Emperor reversed. It can be benevolence. It can be compassion. It can be credit. But it can also be confusion to enemies, obstruction, and immaturity. And also instability, because upright, it's stability, it's power, it's aid, it's protection. It's a great person, person of conviction, and it's reversed. So this is him not handling things well, not being emotionally mature enough. Again, if all this is about the man's family, you can only hope for the best. If it's about is this about his political career? Let's ask a yes/no question here. And I'll use a different deck. Is this about his political career, this spread? I'm going to have to sign off in a minute, guys, because I've gone over an hour. Is this about his political career? We've got the Ace of Wands. Yes, it's basically about to be blown away with an absolute explosion of energy. So, yeah. But as I said, the only thing I ask is, you know, like we all have not the best opinion of Trump, but his grandkids, you know, their innocence. So just remember, when we are reveling in the downfall of some of these people, it's that everything they do and their actions and their stances and all that, their families get affected. So once again, I ask, please send out energy to this young person who was in the Cruz house, whether it's one of his daughters or not. I'm not going to speculate. That they get through what is obviously a very tough time for them. Okay. If you stop watching me because I feel compassion for young people who are going through a tough time, well, hi, Tara Rayner. How are you, my darling? You've just caught me before I'm about to sign off. I went a little bit longer tonight because I accidentally had the sound off for the first 17 minutes. And And yeah, so I love you all so much, and thank you for always coming and joining me at whatever time it is that I end up going on. I do appreciate it. So I'm going to go now because I do have to go to bed. And I'm usually in bed by 9, to tell you the truth. And I think I'll probably next week it'll be like, I thought I'd try 8:30, but I think it just goes on. So it'll be like 8 o'clock my time, which is 7 a.m. Eastern time next Wednesday. Okay. Love you all, and please take care. Stay safe, stay strong, stay loving, stay healthy, and stay laughing, my darlings. Bye bye.